to move to relationships. What does everyone want in a relationship? And you know what? This isn't just about teaching. This is like everything, whether it's family, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Happiness.
Happiness.
Contentment.
Happiness and contentment, yes.
Respect.
Respect.
I'd say.
Respect, yeah.
And trust as well.
Trust. Respect and trust. There's so many things we want, but triaging them is hard, and I think you're right. You can almost nail everything underneath with respect and trust. So come on, we've all got a list where we're like ticking, with people. What's one of those boxes for you on this side?
Having fun as well.
Having fun.
Yeah. Enjoying the time together.
Enjoying the time together. Yeah, so true. So we have happiness, respect and trust, enjoying the time together. And you know what? Humans and animals are in some ways no different. We're all looking for that. And you can bring those basic things into any relationship. In our heads, we separate uni, we separate work, and we separate personal. It's a very European thing. But a lot of sort of Asian culture applies what we call instinct to everything. And even in the corporate of corporate labels, instinct sometimes overpowers even the schemas that people have put in their heads. So, yeah, you can just appeal to someone's natural instinct and you will establish rapport. So we're going to start with 4 different types of relationships. So students, parents, teachers, and managers. Okay. We might actually just take one break there though, before we start this module. Let's go. Okay. Effectiveness in relationships. Such a big realm. How do I summarize it? The easiest rule of thumb I find is to relate to primordial drives. All animals and all humans have drives to survive. Natural is the drive to eat. That's innate. It's God's built it inside of us, the drive to eat. The drive to be entertained. For those who believe there's a creator, you look at creation and like, he obviously wanted to be entertained. Okay? We've got a drive to be entertained. We've got a drive to be cared for and liked and approved. Because our survival is actually based on that as well. If no one likes us, if you're in a pack of wolves and the other pack of wolves that usually would protect you all of a sudden don't like you, it's a scary place to be. So drive to be liked, drive to eat, drive to be entertained and stimulated. And the last one is a drive to be safe or to have some security about the future. Okay. We're going to apply these into these different contexts. We'll start with students because that's our most important relationship. Students want to be liked. In kids, primordial drives are even bigger than in adults because they haven't developed cultural mores and structures that interrupt their primordial drives. So kids, they want to be liked. If they feel not liked, they want to stop that activity. So we have to be sensitive to that. You have to be firm. I believe in disciplining, and even I sometimes scare a student. But I have to quickly balance it. I'll usually scare them and sandwich it between approval. Okay? You've got to get an affirmation, universal rapport builder, and showing of affirmation is to smile. Just smile. So you could be like telling them off and then go, but you did good on this. Smile. And the smile or the body language speaks words. Laugh at their jokes, build a little bit of rapport. So they come into the lesson and they want to tell you, I won this award. I'm often tempted, I want to get straight into content. But I just go, good on you for doing that. And I show that I care about their whole life, not just the piano. And now we're going to get back to piano. Remind them of their strengths amongst picking out their flaws. You're paid to pick out their flaws. Okay? I've had parents complain, going, I'm leaving another teacher and I want to come on with you. And I'm like, well, before I say yes, what did you find wrong with the other teacher? She'd just sit there and just go, that sounds so good, Jimmy, that sounds so good. And she wouldn't correct my flaws. You're paid to correct them too. So you can't just sit back the whole time. But there's a craftiness and a mixing and matching and balancing of constructive criticism and affirmation, and you lay them like that. Okay, a relationship has to be entertaining. Human beings have a drive to be entertained, especially kids. Chronic boredom is not going to do wonders for your relationship with your student. So I have a few tips for making things interesting. Avoid monotonous transmission learning, and I think Isabel will know what transmission learning is. Click.
Like rote learning, sort of, like you're talking and they're listening.
Yeah, just exactly. It's just like taking packets of information and just going, sort of what I'm doing here. I'm trying not to. But you'll get it in a lecture hall when you're getting a lecture, but at a kid's stage, it's just not going to work. Okay? So transmission learning, be aware how long am I talking, how little have they been doing or responding or engaging.